Hi, it's Dre Griggs with Obsidian Wisdom. Today we'll be answering the question, can I contribute 100% of my salary to my solo 401k? For those that don't know, your solo 401k is a 401k that is designed specifically for self-employed business owners. More specifically, business owners that don't have employees. If you have employees and you're unable to use a solo 401k, well, there is the caveat for your spouse. Your spouse would still be eligible. So the question really is, are there any limits to what I can contribute as a business owner to my solo 401k? Now, most entrepreneurs and families worry about money, so we created the Wisdometric framework to help you eradicate financial stress, generate a passive income, and build a prosperous retirement strategy. So when you're answering the question, can I contribute 100% of my salary to my solo 401k? You have to start with really how it's designed, what's its intended purposes, and that will really help us to be able to answer the question. So first and foremost, as a business owner, as someone who is self-employed, you don't have the traditional setup as far as your employer is just offering you a 401k and then they're offering you a match. So oftentimes, a lot of business owners aren't really set up when it comes to their retirement planning. They have like some money in their business. Maybe the plan is to sell the business. Maybe the plan is to give the business to their children or someone that wants to kind of keep it going, and then they're going to pay them a stipend. There's lots of different plans on kind of what to do with the business, but along the way, maybe you want to put some money away, in the process where it's not all waiting until the very end, but you're able to have some money going in, in the interim, because there is the benefit of just the compounding interest of having your money invested over a long period of time. Even though you may get millions of dollars when you sell your business, you still could have the benefit of just having some things already set in place and growing over time. And so when the solo 401k was originally intended is just for that individual and their spouse in the business. Can you contribute 100% of your salary to your solo 401k? Well, it depends. Like if you make basically at the limit. So what I mean is you're able to contribute $20,500 per year, at least currently in 2022, to your solo 401k as an individual. So what I mean is as an employee of your own business. You are then able to contribute up to 25% in the profit sharing as the employer of the business. And yes, that's exactly how it sounds. As your solo 401k is designed, you have to see yourself as the employee and then as the employer. And both are contributions that you're able to make to your retirement plan. And then as a result, you're able to get that benefit. Now, the issue becomes, can I contribute up to 100% of my salary? Well, yes, if your salary is $20,500, you can contribute up to 100% of your salary. If your salary is more than that, then you would have the limits that you're not able to extend beyond. If you have a side job where you also are contributing to a 401k over there, well, you can only contribute $20,500 total in a year. The 401k is designed in the sense of the person, not the plan. So you can't have like 3 or 4 different jobs where you're contributing $20,500 in each of them. You can only contribute a total amount of $20,500 per year. So if you are only working in your business and that is your only 401k option, and then you make just that 25 or 20,500, then you're able to contribute the entire salary into it. If you are making more than that, then you would still be capped at that limit, so you wouldn't be able to put anything additional in there. Now, when it comes to the profit sharing, it would also impact that because it's designed where there's like a ratio almost where you can't only take advantage of a certain amount. So right now the amount is capped at $305,000 is all that can be considered in your income. And then it caps out at $61,000 per year, but you also have the additional catch-up provision when you're 50 or older, where you can have an additional $6,500 that you can contribute. So you really want to be able to say, all right, I'm taking full advantage of my solo 401k, where I'm putting in the amount up to where I can if your business allows you to. You don't want to just like say, okay, well, I'm going to pay myself, I'm not paying myself anything right now. So I'm going to pay myself $20,500 so I can put that into my solo 401k each year, because then it's going to limit that 25% that you're also able to take advantage of in the profit sharing. So you want to be able to take advantage of everything. So I would say if you have the ability in your business Don't worry as much about the idea of contributing like 100% of your salary. I would say give yourself the salary that gives you the ability to get the most bang for your buck when it comes to putting money into your solo 401k for your retirement. Now, of course, there's going to be like different situations where maybe it makes more sense to do it the way that we were first discussing. And I wouldn't really know without having a chance to talk to you, right? It's just a general discussion on finances. But at the same time, if you're someone I think would fall within the traditional range, then you want to say, you know what, let me go ahead and take advantage of the solo 401k. Let me start putting some money away and let me see what I can get growing in my investments. And then you can put the money into like a Roth solo 401k where that money is going to be tax free when you retire, or if you're trying to lower your overall tax burden, you can put that money into a traditional IRA, and then that will be deducted from your taxes today, but you'll pay taxes on the income when you retire. It really just depends on your overall financial situation, which one would make the most sense for you. There are the times where you have the option to do a little bit of both between the traditional IRA and the Roth, but more times than not, you end up just choosing one. But if you were able to take advantage of both, then you would still be confined in the limits where the amount of money that you could put in is based again on person, not on the account. So it's not that, okay, I have a whole bunch of different accounts, so I'm constantly able to recycle the amount of money I'm able to put in. The amount of money is still going to be pigeonholed by the overall person and the amount that the IRS says you can contribute on an annual basis as a person to your own retirement plan. If you have any additional questions about retirement planning, I invite you to check out my free retirement plan that works video training at obsidianwisdom.com/training. In it, I give you the entire wisdometric framework that I use with my clients to help them eradicate financial stress, generate a passive income, and build a prosperous retirement strategy. Until next time, Wisdomites, remember, wisdom is asking the right questions to allow yourself to get the right answers. Keep asking those questions and you will keep getting those answers. Continue blessings.